Good morning. This is a video report for Thursday, May 12th. Hope everybody is getting out and fishing before we experience some pretty good high water scenarios all over the state. We are looking at some great snowpacks all around the state, which is always very good for fisheries. It's kind of a clean out and acts as a very good cycle for every river system, and we should see that here shortly on the Arkansas. But in the meantime, we're still fishing. I mean, we've got pretty good clarity all the way up from Cotopaxi up to Stockyard Bridge and higher if you want to go higher. So today should be an excellent day. We look for the river to clear after the storms that we've experienced in the last day and a half, and we should have the river clearing down to the Texas Creek area as well as down to Parkdale possibly by the end of today, if not by midday tomorrow. So fishing even in these clearing scenarios with clearing edges and that higher water scenario and stuff like that just fishes tremendously on this river. The only caution we give you is wade carefully. If you're boating, man, it's a great time to be out there boating as well. So get out and get fishing. Basically the same type of bugs that I've talked about in my last report. We're fishing a lot of streamers right now because fish are in that attack mode. They're wanting to stock up on food before the main runoff season hits, and they're chasing baby fish imitations. There's a lot of baby brown trout in the river right now, and that's pretty common for this time of year. And so we're fishing a lot of streamers, and like I explained in my last presentation, fishing streamers like this, big flies imitating small brown trout and other aquatics in the river. Obviously they could take this for a stonefly, they could take it for crane fly larvae down low in the river, they could take it for a lot of different things, but the way we're fishing it is to basically try to get that more predatory mode from those browns, and of course same technique as presenting the fly at 12 o'clock, mending upstream or downstream based on your currents, and allowing the fly to sink for 2, 3, 4 seconds, then connecting with the fly yet again and letting it swing off the bank. And so we're basically taking advantage of that technique and doing very well with it, not only with the trick or treat but also with more classic kind of olive squirrel streamers. And go beadhead because you want to get down pretty quick. You can even throw a small airflow poly leader, super fast sink short leader on there if you want to take advantage of that. So within nymphing, which has been very consistent in the last couple of days, even with off-color water, fish are still eating voraciously. We are fishing big nasty stoneflies. Probably the best producer right now for us has been something similar or the exact pattern of John Barr's Jumbo John. We tie it with a rubber leg here. It just gets a little more movement going, and just a great pattern, and produces very well throughout the season. But something big and nasty like this during the higher water scenarios, or higher than we have experienced thus far in the spring, has been productive. And then let's not forget the free swimming caddis and the caddis that are left over in the river. Fish are still feeding very heavily on caddis imitations. This is Shag Uncle Splat Roller. just a tremendous epoxy thorax, bigger pattern, free swimmer imitation, and it really produces well. Heavy, heavy, heavy tungsten, and it just gets down really fast and gets down into the strike zone where you want it. So that's our basic video report, a little update on the conditions, and we should see water levels, kind of subside just a touch possibly, but stay around that 800 to 850 level from Wellsville on down the corridor. So as long as we keep consistent temperatures and as long as a lot of this snow and rain that we've seen absorbs into the ground, as we've seen it do here in the first 12 hours after the storm, we shouldn't see any significant rises in the river or clarity issues. We're only going to see clearer water, and the fishing should only get better and better in the next couple of days and throughout the weekend. So come join us on the Arkansas for the last weekend before what we think should be runoff, and get some great wild brown trout fishing in. We appreciate it, and feel free to email or call us. Our office number here at Royal Gorge Anglers, 719-269-3474. My email, Taylor@royalgorgeanglers.com. Have a tremendous day. Thank you.